All right, ready to get underway. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And now one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Donaldson, a 6'1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now. So digging in, Brian Dozier. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, blocked. Jeter off of first with 2 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Cardi B.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That one ripped. And boom goes the dynamite. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. And here is Sosa to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ian Happ up to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Scott Rowland will hit next. That misses. And it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's Victor Robles. That one's in there. Going 1. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He swings and fouls one off. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
2-2 the count.
Another one. That's 5. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Michael Tolia. Feller back to work. And that one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Fouled off left side. Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Tolia. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
I'm gonna go away from the fastball up and then I'm gonna go down away, down away. I don't expect it, no. And then we'll go back to it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Eric Davis. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And the batter now, Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Fought off foul. Hat. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Ellie falls victim to the catch. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
De La Cruz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So now here's the DH, Sammy Sosa. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
He made it.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Caught him looking for the K. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab.
I thought that was gonna get down.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. First pitch swinging.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2.
Foul ball.
Ooh. Did it hit the bag?
And a swing and a miss. Down. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It
0-1's
helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Victor Robles digs in now. That one fouled off.
How I wanted to go.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an
No
0-2
ball, two
count, you
strikes.
got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Registers the punch out and hits 101 at the plate. Ian Happ. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the play, and it's out number. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Michael Toglia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
It's a tough pitch, but in
0-2
terms
the count.
of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Nice grab. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Story now. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3 pitches from the same
Cuts
place.
and misses. It's
You ain't gonna expect the changeup.
and we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now, Eric Davis. Ball 1
1-0.
there. Swings through that one for strike one.
It really looks like these
We got
hitters
1 ball,
have been
1 strike.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1.
offering.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
No ball, 2
they should
strikes.
be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job
0-1's
of
the count.
spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Good eye in that spot. Tatis makes the grab, and that'll. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Dozier makes the catch, and there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way.
1-1.
Really settled into this outing nicely.
Runner takes off down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. This to third. Oops, throw goes to third. He's in there. Runners at the corners here. One away. Ian Happ now at the plate. Cut on and missed at 101. And that is strike one. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the dirt. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Scott Rowland digs in now. Two on, two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And now the DH, Adam Dunn. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Dominguez in his 7th season, 30 years old now,
Off the plate,
and he
ball
was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey!
Base is empty, one
One
away.
ball,
Here in the
two
top
strikes.
half of inning number 7. Went with
Ball
the
two.
sweeper, but it misses.
No way, bro.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it.
No.
2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. The bit
Hey.
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. ball
Just
two.
missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Bang! A solo shot. It's 3-1. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Down
why
to the
did I
dirt,
swing
swing
at
and a miss. Piazza reaches
I
out,
got one back. All good.
bottom of
Got
the
one back.
7th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Here's Trevor Story now. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. Robles giving chase. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really
0-1
sells the
count.
changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Cut out and miss. Struck. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Victor Robles. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll under it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That one felt good. It's 4-2. And now Eric Davis. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pitch
1-1.
misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh.
Carroll settles under this one. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tatis moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Not bad. I get to only done 2.
Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Aaron Bummer gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got it.
He's there all day.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to.
Ellie on his way to second. That's in for a strike.
High leg.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La De La Cruz at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In there safely. And they lead by 3. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Your best.
For a second. Save. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Reaching for it, makes the.
3 runs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Tolia. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mike Piazza. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Jeter over at second, one down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth.
0-1.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Yeah, it's game over.
And that'll do it. And your final.
I'm just so bad, bro. Like, I'm down so much in this shit. I've lost 4 out of my 2 and 4 my first 6 games on this weekend. Honestly, probably just gonna play that one, boys. Cause, I mean, like I'm just gonna earn like a stupid pack. I'm probably gonna wait for tomorrow, or probably wait until this weekend ends because the only thing I really want, I mean, I guess, is the Clayton Kershaw card, but, like, even that, it's like, is it that good? I mean, yeah,